everyone. We hope that you're doing well. I am Raymond Sharp. This is
Tanesha Sharp.
And we're here to jump in. So this jump in is special, especially for me. I'm excited. I get excited about this time of year. As you all know, Father's Day is approaching very, very rapidly. And I enjoy being a father. My wife celebrates me very well on Father's Day, so do my children. And actually, to be honest, they celebrate me a lot. It's not just about Father's Day, but you know, this is a time of year that the emphasis is particularly on us. And I posted something on social media earlier today, and I want to kind of expound upon it. And sometimes you don't want to be lengthy in your typing, so I think it's more adequate for us to do a video. And my wife agreed that we can do a jump in on it. And it's something that, you know, together, this is what works for us.
Yes.
When it comes to holidays, and I want to share that with you because we see so many women asking, what is a good gift to get a man for Father's Day or for Valentine's Day or for Christmas? Sometimes, you know, women they want to do, but they don't know what to do. And one thing that, again, we adopted is whenever we give gifts, we want to give our spouse. And my wife does a good job of giving me these three things: something I need, she gives me something I want, and then she also gives me something to take me to the next level. And we try to do that, you know. There are things I try to get my wife, like, you know, her little Amazon things, her little shopping things that she wants. But I always try to make sure that, you know, even beyond that, it's something that she needs, she wants, and it's going to take her to the next level. And I think a mistake that some people make with Father's Day is like, oh, he'll be okay with this. And man, we're okay with a lot of stuff, but is it what we want? Is it what we need? And can it take us to the next level? Now, I told my wife a few days ago, this year, and really a lot of times, I'm fine with the cliche gifts. And the cliche gift is, you know, underwear, socks, and ties. So my boys have been digging in my socks like you wouldn't believe. I tried my best to take care of my feet. Early on in our marriage, I went through a situation where I was having knee problems, ankle problems, back problems, and it went to the type of shoes that I was wearing, and it also went to, I just want taking care of my feet. So I buy cushion socks. I'm not spending like globs of money, but I do.
Them on sale.
I get them on sale, but I put, it's good, very good quality, very good quality. So my boys, my oldest son wears the same size shoe I do. Yeah. And, you know, socks have a range. So I get the larger size range because of my shoe size. And my youngest son now, his foot is in that range as well. So I purchased some socks. Yeah. I'm like, this is my stash. This is my go-to, because my boys were like, hey, Dad, can I borrow a pair of socks? And I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm trying to help them get ready, get out the house, go to school, go to church, go out, do whatever you're going to do. So I'm like, oh, yeah, just here.
And I say no.
Yeah, she said no, but I'm like, Emma, they're
because
fine.
I already know. But go ahead.
Now I can't find any of my socks. I'm like, man, where? And
if you can relate, comment.
Yeah, I can't find them. and I'm like, man, they got my good stuff. And I'm looking at them coming downstairs, like, oh, you fresh? Like, oh, yeah, thanks, Dad. I'm like, yeah, you got my stuff on. But it's cool. So, babe, you know, if you want to get me some socks,
we'll get you some socks.
Get me some socks. Get me some underwear. I need that. I need socks. I need underwear. I need undershirts. These are needs. So I'm fine with that. But don't stop and say, well, I'm just going to do one of those three. Again, something they want, something they need. Because the thing is, it's like, man, okay, I'm grateful for it. If you just did one. If you just got me what I needed, it's like, man, this is great, but I did kind of want this. Yeah. And ask them, hey, give me a list of 5 to 10 things that you want, and pick something off that list, not what you want to get them.
And we do that like at least twice a year. We do lists. Because things may change over throughout the year.
Absolutely.
So we'll do it towards the beginning of the year, and we'll do it towards the towards the middle end of the year, you know, just so we'll know what to pull from. Or sometimes you're like, baby, one thing I want is, you know, X, Y, and Z.
Yes.
Just throwing it out there.
Yep.
So what do, ladies? You take your phone out, put it in your notes, and then you have it so you don't forget. So when you need to, like, oh, what was it that you wanted? You know, take notes.
Yeah.
I have notes.
Yes.
So, because, you know, things are thrown out throughout the year as well.
Yeah.
But we do have times where you're like, here, make sure you send me a list. What are some things that you've been wanting, what you've been eyeing out, and what's going to take you to the next level. And, you know, take note of it, because they'll throw it out there. Men too. Yeah. But we're talking about talking about Father's Day. So ladies, take note of it and let them know that you hear them.
Yeah. And, you know, one of the biggest things I've seen some women do is like tell their spouse, or the man in their life that, oh, he don't need that. Or why do you want that? Like trying to talk them out of what they want.
Yeah.
That's not cool. Because I know.
Talk me out of it. You don't talk
I don't talk my wife into them. Oh, that's what you want? Okay. It's like, okay, if I gotta save
one thing you talked me out of.
True.
One thing he did talk me
for
out
her
of.
own personal benefit.
One thing he talked me out of. And I wanted a horse.
Yeah.
I want to go horseback riding a whole lot. And I want my own horse, though. He talked me out of it. But I let it go. I'm okay. He'll just give me a private jet, and I'm cool.
Since I'm going to say why.
I'll take the private jet.
So, I'm cool with that. Listen, I'm concerned about my wife's health and well-being, and
I understand. Yeah.
I don't want her getting thrown from her horse. I don't want anything to happen to her. So, to me, I like to minimize risk.
I get
what
it.
Can you prevent?
Yeah.
And knowing, just looking forward.
But that was the only thing he's ever.
She's like, I just want to run. Just get out. I'm like, man, what's that horse just buck up and you fall? I don't want to deal with that.
And he has that's valid.
Yeah.
That's real. And I respect that, and I've let it go.
That's the only thing.
But that was the only thing.
The only thing I said,
to be
no.
honest, you said you talked me out of.
Yeah, it's the only thing. And I didn't really talk you out of. I'm just like, babe.
Well, you made me see that it
longevity-wise,
you want me to be around.
If you just want to just get on the horse and just kind of just meander through the woods and down the brook or stream or something like that, or you want to get a horse farm and let people come out and just, ride. You talking about like trying to race the horse. That's what she was talking. I'm like, oh, no.
We out here, so.
Yeah. Just
I let
careful.
it go. I'm cool. But that was the only thing he's ever talked me out of. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So just to be honest, because, we're transparent. We're honest around here.
Yeah, we honest around here. So
I'm good now.
With taking something that can take you to the next level, or your loved one to the next level. There's sometimes tools and resources, and one thing I did for my wife, she wanted to take this particular class that gave her the certification for what she does, and I was like, boom, okay, you want to? She's, I really want this. I was like, well, how much does that cost? And she told me, I was like, okay, we're gonna do it.
You gotta invest in yourself, and you gotta invest in your spouse.
Exactly.
Especially if you really believe in what they're trying to do.
Absolutely.
That's total support right there.
Yeah, it is, and it's been helpful.
Yes, I'm grateful for it. So
yeah. So, again, make sure that you're taking account of what they need and what they want, and even if you cannot do it right now, let's say if you don't have the financial means. Find a way to creatively support them in that. Make that a part of the gift. Like, hey, this is, be creative. Write a letter. Say, hey, baby, I love you. You're a great father. You're a great mother. You're great this. You're great that. And, this is where I see you going. And I can't wait. I'm going to do everything I can to help and support. Those heartfelt letters, man, men don't get stuff like that. Women, they tell men that they love them, but they don't heartfelt tell them what they mean to them. In most cases. So, getting something like that means a whole lot. And
I didn't realize it did until our anniversary. I did that. And you were like, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to put this in my office. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like,
it touched me. It touched me.
But just handwriting. I mean, I know I love it, but I didn't think men really liked it. But I just wanted to do a little extra and just really go beyond what it said in the card. And you really liked it.
Yeah, it just,
I was
if
surprised.
nothing else.
I knew you would, but it was just like.
Tell them how they're appreciated. Tell them that, I see your effort. I see your work. I see your sacrifice. Whatever you see, and be honest.
Please be honest.
Yeah. But encourage them to continue to go because that's
pull out what's good, what they do that impress you, and that you're grateful for. You always got to find a good. I mean, you can always find bad things in a spouse or in any relationship. Mm-hmm. But what's good? Like, what are some great things that he does? That you appreciate.
And I would say, man, we like to hear stuff like that, and we appreciate it, and that can help us. That can help push us to the next level. So whatever that next level is, sometimes. Sometimes we just need the encouragement. And now for some people, almost a simple thing. So if someone says, if their next level is going back to school, be like, hey, give them a small little cap and gown. And like, hey, just not even a real cap and gown. Just go, right now we're in graduation season. This stuff right here is like, hey, I'm like, baby, it's time for you to go back to school, and I'm gonna support you. I know these next few years may be challenging, but I'm willing to commit to you and help you through this process. That's
something small.
That small gesture that say, hey, I'm invested in this in your future. I know one thing that my wife was very much invested in when when I went to real estate school, and even when I got into the business, she was always trying to find ways of what can I do to help your business? How can I do to help get you to the next level? So I really appreciate that. And there's something that she did a few years ago that I'm gonna finish up this year.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm proud of
I'm working. We're working.
I'm pushing that thing.
Yeah,
Come on, baby, let's go. I was a cheerleader in middle school, high school, and I am cheering it now.
Yeah,
I've been his cheerleader.
We and I'm saying we because some other people involved. Yeah. We're gonna hit this hard and we're gonna knock it
pushing.
out. But she's
you can do it.
She was when I say she was like, oh no, this is where I see you. Yes. And I'm telling you, ladies, if you just speak life. Be positive and say, hey, babe, baby, you can do that. Oh, I see you doing this. I see that. And it's like, you know what? I'm like, hey, you know what? I think I'm like, yeah. So, thankfully, push didn't have to come to shove. But she pushed me into some things, and I'm grateful that she did. Yes. And she was right. And I appreciate you for that. But again, these are some of the small things you can do as far as like, okay, I'm going to help get you to the next level.
Ooh, I remember one time when I was believing for an office space. And what you did? You remember?
I don't remember.
You got a key. It was just remember as a designer key.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You got a designer key for me, and I was like, one day I'm gonna be able to cut it to my actual office, but it was just a blank key. But we eventually cut it.
Yeah, just a symbol of this is where we're going in the future.
Like he believed, like baby, you're gonna have your office. Here's a key to hold you until you able to cut it to your actual office. Yeah. I mean, that was encouraging because that's something that I really, really wanted. So just a lot of little stuff. I mean, you don't even have to cost much.
No, not at all. But it's symbolism, and make sure that you have basically give them the story behind the gift. Don't just say, well, here. Yeah. And I'm like, man, okay, what's this for?
you put true thought.
Yeah, thought into it. So whatever that is for your loved one, do it. I'm another thing too. Sometimes if you don't know what to do, their favorite stores. My wife knows where it's a very few places that I like to get my stuff from, and she knows every last one of them. And I know some people have an issue with gift cards. I don't. That's one of my things I like to do. Is shop, but I like to save money at the same time and make wise decisions. So, it is what it is. So
you just gotta know your man.
Gotta know your woman too. And this goes again, Valentine's Day. Whenever you feel like you need to get a gift for anything, birthdays, holidays, just because, again, the thing that's worked for us is something they need, something they want, something that gets them to the next level.
I hope that helped.
Yeah.
And it's just that simple, y'all.
Yeah.
And that's with anybody.
Yep.
It's just that simple.
Yep. And when in doubt, Best Buy. Best Buy, for a lot of men, it has a lot of things in there that they want that, if you don't know what to get them a gift card to Best Buy. Let them have at it.
My daddy like Lowe's.
Yeah. For the old heads.
Yeah, Lowe's.
And the handy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say everybody who's handy is not an old head, but I'm starting to enjoy Lowe's now. Yeah. Lowe's is alright with me.
They got nice stuff in there.
They do.
Especially around for the house.
Yeah.
Little fixtures, and if you want to just.
But I'm gonna caution you to this, and
not nothing to put you to work though.
Thank you. So
I knew he was gonna say that.
So not unless they want it.
Yeah, unless they want to.
Unless they want it, because I got one of my gifts early this week. I needed a new grill. I've known I needed a new grill since because I will grill year round. It'll be 20 degrees outside, but yeah, man, I'm about to go outside and put some food on the grill, and something happened with my grill, and I was like, oof. I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna get me a new grill. I'm just early in the summer, I said, I'm just gonna grab one. And so she got me a new grill. Yeah. Early Father's Day gift, very nice grill. I appreciate that. But that's something I want. I want a new grill. And I understand that I'm gonna have to grill, but
not on Father's Day.
I'm not gonna grill on Father's Day. Don't do that.
Not on Father's Day.
Don't make them grill on Father's Day. Hire somebody to grill for them on Father's Day. That's what you do if you want grill food. Some people like my son for Christmas, he was like, Dad, don't you want a new grill for Christmas? I was like, no, son, I don't.
That's work.
And he was like, well, why not? I said, just tell me you want grilled food.
Yeah, just say you want.
We can work that out. And he was like, I want grilled food. I said, don't put me to work just to get what you want. It doesn't have to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So, just make sure that it's a gift that he can enjoy. And you know, I think one of the worst things that you can do is get somebody a gift that you want them to have that doesn't mean anything to them. Give them what they want.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
you know, just like you, there's things that you want, and that's when we, you know, we'll get the receipt and take it back if you don't like it. I haven't had that with you, but I've heard a lot of women say, you know, if they're not happy, so you know, let's not do the men like that, because they probably won't want to do that because they don't want to hurt our feelings.
right.
So you don't do men do that?
When you go? So I've seen people like you gotta be careful with men's clothes because people assume I wear a certain size.
Yeah.
And I get people buy me and give me the wrong size shirt all the time. All the time.
Yeah, because you don't look like what you wear.
No.
Yeah, you don't.
Mm-mm. No.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I wear a much larger size than what people would believe I wear as far as shirts are concerned. And I had to get certain shirts because of how they're cut. It's a whole thing. So like I said, I only go to specific places to get my clothes because I'm like, okay, these are the places that I can get my size and they fit me perfectly.
Or certain brands fit you better too. The cuts and stuff. So you got to know that too.
Yeah. So you know, I've got
some women do shop for their
but you know how to shop for me. You know, so it's just know who you with, know what they like, know what they're into, and get them what they want, get them what they need, and get them something to take them to the next level.
And be excited. Be excited. Really celebrate them. You know. I mean, unless there is a situation where things aren't, you know, the greatest. But if you know you got a good one and he's been amazing, get the kids excited. I mean, y'all just really celebrate. I make a big deal about Father's Day.
She does.
I really does. And I just want to encourage those who may feel so maybe tired and don't feel like, oh God, you know, but they deserve it. There's some really good fathers out there, and we want to celebrate them because they're stepping up and they're doing what they got to do to make sure the family is good. And I mean, every sacrifice and everything we see behind the scenes. I mean, let's celebrate them. You know, let's really celebrate them this year. So that's all I have to say.
All right. Well, look, we hope this video helped you. Fellas, I did my part. Godspeed. No,
ladies, we gonna do ours.
Yeah, no. In all seriousness, we hope this helped you. And not just for this holiday. And fellas, sometimes we get stuck and say, I don't know what to get her. And we gotta stop just getting the same thing unless it's what she wants. As far as I'm going to Bath and Body Works, I'm getting her something. You know, it's like certain stores every holiday. I know it's gonna be packed. It's like we're falling for the trap. Ask that woman what she wants. Get her what she wants. Get her what she needs, and get her something to take her to the next level. So. Until next time, we want y'all to what? Jump in. Y'all take care. Be safe. And happy Father's Day to all the fellas out there. Y'all take care.
All right. Bye-bye.